Here we go. We got some old buck dancing house Negroes. Kendrick Perkins. I see you trying to follow the footsteps of the head Django slave catcher, Stephen A. Smith, right? So seems like you definitely trying to follow his footsteps, right? Listen to how Kendrick Perkins just pretty much discredit and tries to devalue Kyrie Irving, right? And you know what's a shame about this is that you would think that former athletes wouldn't do the same thing that news reporter did to them when they were playing, right? That's the sad thing about this, right? Like Kendrick, we expect way more than you, knowing that you actually played the game, knowing that you know how reporters definitely, attack certain players. And it's a shame now that you're in the seat of a reporter, of a news analyst. Now you bit that apple. And now you're doing the same thing that they were doing to you and your teammates when you were playing. That's sad, man. That's sad. But let's listen to this slave catcher right here.
Just your initial reaction.
What reaction? This is Kyrie Irving, a guy that you cannot trust. Didn't Kyrie Irving just say that Kevin Durant is his best friend, right? So where's the loyalty, right? If that's your best friend, I don't want that. Give me an enemy. For the simple fact that when you look at how Kevin Durant has been riding for Kyrie Irving since they arrived in Brooklyn, Grant standing behind him through whatever his beliefs were, whatever he was doing, riding with him over James Harden. Kyrie Irving is the reason that James Harden left. And now we get to this point with his contract, right? And now all of a sudden, the Brooklyn...
Blame everything on Kyrie, huh? Because Kyrie Irving didn't want to put some chemicals in his body. You're going to blame Kyrie Irving for that. You're going to blame Kyrie Irving for just reposting a picture. It's Kyrie Irving's fault. Boy, these buck dancing slave catchers, boy.
Brooklyn Nets didn't match or agree to what Kyrie wanted them to agree upon. But 2 years ago, didn't the Brooklyn Nets try to give him, Kevin Durant, and James Harden a contract extension?
Yes.
Didn't Kyrie Irving turn it down?
And James, yes.
And James Harden. Okay, so now we get here. You have a stretch over a 2-week period where you've been playing outstanding basketball. Now all of a sudden, that same contract that they had for you that you turned down, you want them to put that right back in front of your face again? And don't come give me all this about, they can trade him to the Lakers for Russell Westbrook. First of all, the Brooklyn Nets don't have to do a damn thing. They need to do what's best for the Brooklyn Nets. But again, we're here, supposed to be celebrating Jordan. This is supposed to be MJ Day. And we're here dealing with Kyrie Irving again.
This buck dancing. Hold on. But there's another portion to this that I want to play.
That's how big this news is today. But Perk, I want to start with you here as we wait for Adrian Wojnarowski to join us. Just your...
You've been playing outstanding. The Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving.
First of all, with the contract extension, the money.
Right. So now this is Tristan Thompson pretty much checking and calling out the hypocrisy of Kendrick Perkins.
They're dealing with Kyrie Irving again.
But in the meantime, Tristan, you played with him. What do you make of all this?
I mean, I think, listen, at the end of the day, first of all, with the contract extension, the money went up. So me as a player, you offered me an extension in 2021 compared to now, the money went up. So I'm not leaving no money on the table for none of these owners. So that's the first thing. Second of all, listen, Kyrie bought in. Listen, this is not just a Kyrie decision. I can guarantee you right now, Kyrie definitely spoke to, easy money sniper, Kevin Durant, and definitely had a discussion. And Kevin Durant, I can almost guarantee, probably gave his blessing on him. Because you know what? Kevin Durant's probably next asking out. Because, listen, Kyrie bought in. He didn't want Steve Nash here in the first place. He didn't think he was a good enough coach for the team. Bought in, played well. Kevin Durant gets hurt. He's averaging 30 points per game, playing at a high level, playing like an all-star starter. Now he walks in, like I would have told Rich Paul to do, walk in there and ask for extension. And if they don't want to give an extension, we're out of here. So he did what he had to do. Of course, his personal stuff with how he felt publicly obviously didn't go well with the community and went well with the team. But listen, at the end of the day, he's an all-star. He's playing at a high level. He's giving you exactly what you asked for, to be available and put the team on his back. If you don't want to cut the check, you got to go. They did the same thing with you in Boston. Same thing in Boston. You went to Danny Ainge.
You did the same thing in Boston, Kendrick. You did the same thing in Boston, Kendrick. How fast these former players forget what they did. And that's the sad thing about this. It's like, Kendrick, you are a former NBA player, bruh. You know what it is. And you gonna come on TV and do and start buck dancing, man? Just because you got a new job? Just because you ain't playing in the league no more? you're gonna do the same thing that they was doing to you and your other teammates. Oh, that's sad. I appreciate Tristan Thompson checking Perkins live on air and saying, bro, you did the same thing. So what you talking about?
If you don't want to cut the check, you got to go. Perkins, they did the same thing with you in Boston. Same thing in Boston. You went to Danny Ainge. You went to Danny Ainge and you wanted your money. And you said no. We had this discussion before.
Well, look who's joining us. Look who's joining us here. Richard Jefferson getting mic'd up. We will get his thoughts in just a
You
couple
wanted the
of
extension with
minutes.
Boston. They said no, and then you went to OKC and got the extension.
To be available?
He was available. He's been playing. Look, he's playing all the games this year.
Has he been available?
He's averaging 37 and
has he been available since he got in Brooklyn?
Sit down. You're late.
Has he been available since he got in Brooklyn?
Has he been available? Who been saying that? Stephen A. Smith. You literally just using Stephen A. Smith talking points. What that's sad.
He's been available this season.
Has he been available?
What you done for me right now? What have you done for me right now? What have you done for me right now? What have you done for me right now?
So y'all leave a comment down below, man. I appreciate Kendrick Perkins calling out, Tristan Thompson calling out Kendrick Perkins, because that was, boy, that's some, boy, you lame as hell, boy. You lame as hell for doing that. So shout out to Kendrick Perkins. Shout out to, I'm trying to find a picture. Shout out to, Tristan Thomas for checking Kendrick Perkins, man, for being a little buck dancing house Negro. But anyway, man, it's your boy DMD. Y'all leave a comment down below. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.